Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today it's time for another round in New York City but not Manhattan. Let's hit play, give ourselves 3 minutes around, why not? Start the game, see how we do. I'll try and remember to include a link below into this map so you can play it for yourselves. Right, we're on a bridge, north-south facing, and we've got some signs down here, so let's get onto this. Hard to get a perfect score on a bridge sometimes because it's you're very high up and it's hard to tell exactly where you cross the land and so on. Looking to our right here, so this is to the west, we see Manhattan in the distance there. So this is clearly one of the bridges coming out of, likely coming out of the Bronx here into Queens. Possibly this one, or maybe this one. Although, yes, so we can see Manhattan in the distance. Let's check these again. When it says here on this sign, we're now entering Queens. So that's good, and we're looking dead south. So we're going south into Queens. We've got Brooklyn is a mile away. If you take the west 278, which is this one here. Okay. And we've got Grand Central Parkway, New York Airport straight ahead. And the next exit is 31st Street, Astoria Boulevard. Now, Astoria is actually in the west of Queens here. So, 31st Street, Astoria Boulevard. So, perhaps we're actually crossing down one of these. Astoria Boulevard. Now, we can also possibly get onto Astoria Boulevard. You see, it's important to know how far Astoria Boulevard goes, because if it also takes you down here, then you could be on the other bridge. But I don't think so. So I think that puts us, here. That said, it's I'm not totally confident actually. I was expecting to be on this one. So a bit strange. We could also be on, here, for example, on the 278. So let's just get that absolutely spot on and see if there's anything else we can figure out here. Goodness, it's a huge bridge. It's going absolutely dead north-south. So I'm going to try and just cross it and see if there's any other clues at the far end. We need to get a move on. But we should be getting there. Oh, whoops. Don't have a huge amount of time. And I seem to be struggling here with this one. So, look, we're just going to go for this bridge. Here. Just didn't quite get there. Wasted a bit of time going back and forward. The compass did not seem spot on there, because I would say that sort of pretty firmly is going northwest to southeast. So a little frustrating there. But and I thought we were on this one, so I was slightly uncertain. But should have taken that Astoria clue, and we'd have been much closer. Oh well. Time management was the issue, let's say. Right, so this is altogether more residential area. Need to get to the end of this street here to see what there is. Now, that's a junction. Now, all I'm trying to do is to get this. 17th Avenue and 43rd Street. So I think in Brooklyn you get the avenues, 17th and 43rd. Let's just get in there and see if quickly we can nail this down. 3 minutes isn't too long. 17th Avenue, so that would be around here. 17th Avenue and 43rd Street. Okay, so that puts us roughly there. Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go down 17th? We should be looking northwest, which makes sense. So let's go down there and see if we get to 16th. This should be 16th here. 16th Avenue, yes. At the take-home catering store. So I think we found it, actually, pretty quickly. So that's good. Recognizing that we're in Brooklyn. There's the takeout. Yes, very good. So we started on 43rd. Let's get back here again. And, you know, we're somewhere down this, really. We need to interpolate a little bit. I think I'll just say halfway for the time being. But we're heading northwest again. This should be 43rd Street still. And yes, we got to this same one here. So, you know, we're approximately halfway. I mean, I'm not going to... We didn't get full points in the last score, so we'll leave it at that. Ah, there we go. Superb. Right, on another freeway. Guess this is New York for you. Possibly some signs up above us. No, maybe not. Just some... Well, there should be. Hang on. Let's just spend 10 seconds checking. Yeah, there we go. Very good. Sun's kind of blocking us out there. There we go. Right, what are we looking at here? When it loads, which it isn't doing. Exit 6B, 278 West. Wasn't that the one that we were just on? Possibly. 278, yes, there we go. And we've also got the 95 South and the George Washington Bridge. South, Whitestone Bridge. Okay. Not sure about many of these. We're heading west. 678 takes us to the Whitestone Bridge. That is here. So that must be the 678 there. We can head on the 278 west, which is the direction that we're going. Or the South Cross Bronx Expressway. So I have a feeling we're somewhere around here then. Okay, let's get a move on and see what else we can see. Very hard to tell the road that you're actually on. I do struggle with this sometimes. Right, supposed to, you get all the clues otherwise. Right, Brucker Expressway, RFK Boulevard, keep left for the 278 West. Bruckner Expressway. I think we're about here. This feels pretty close. I think we might have started approximately there. So that makes sense because we're just coming under this bridge. We've just come under this overpass here. I wonder if we can get this street. That's all you need to do. Just get the street. It's not Calbon. What does it say? Yeah. Calhoun, that's the one there, and we've crossed under this bridge. Let's just go back to the starting position, make sure we've totally got it, and we're just to the east-hand side of this this bridge over here. So I think we've got that pretty nailed. Yep, excellent. Save ourselves a few seconds, and another freeway. This is freeways of New York City. This is. Well, look at that. We've got welcome to JFK, so this is good. We shouldn't actually have to move here, to be honest with you. This will be the Van Wyck or something like that. We've got an exit to a bunch of different locations here, so all sorts of clues going on. This is saying welcome to JFK, so we're coming into it, and we're heading south, so I think that makes sense. Let's get into JFK, see what there is. That's down here. Famous airport. Right, and we're going to be somewhere like here. So, what are we looking at? Picking up passengers, Airport Parkway, and there's a big intersection here, but this is for the overground railway. So, that's not quite, you can't go there by the roads. Let's back up a sign actually and see what there is here. So straight on north, 678 to the Van Wyck Expressway. That's this road up here. So I think that's pretty clear. We're going to be somewhere down in here. The next exit, Belt Parkway West. This is Belt Parkway here. Very good. To get on to that road going west, how does one do that? You know, possibly, I think we're up about here. Let's check behind us here. South Conduit Avenue is the next exit. We're heading south, and you can bear over to the east. Over to the east, if you take an exit, what does that link up? The arrows are extremely helpful here. There's no doubt about it. Yes, that would make sense as well. So I think we're about in there. Let's just see. We started fractionally on the... Yeah, they made a split already. And then the next thing ahead of us should be an overground passage thing for a railway, which is this railway here that we see sweeping in. That's the... I forget what they call it, the air train. Okay, excellent. Let's make the guess. I think we've got that junction pretty spot on. Let's see if we have another freeway in round 5. And we don't, okay? So, not all freeways. What do we have here, signpost-wise? Whitaker Place and Wilson Street. Whitaker and Wilson, interesting. This could be Staten Island. Looks like there's some bigger buildings down there, maybe. So let's go down there. Whitaker and Wilson Street. No. There are some more signs here, so just checking these out briefly. Cornelia Street. Whitaker and Wilson Street. Whitaker, Wilson, Cornelia. And to be honest, it does look like we're getting into a bit of a residential area here, so I'm going to go back. I think I've possibly started the wrong way. Let's go this way. Whitaker, Wilson, Cornelia. Let's go down here. Which way are we heading now? Southwest. Whitaker, Wilson, Cornelia. Looking for a sign here to say we're on Staten Island. Image quality has deteriorated significantly. Might be getting a bit lost. It's come back, so that's okay. Just looking for any clues at the moment as to where we might be. Whitaker, Wilson. Absolutely none. Atlantic Avenue. Huh. Atlantic Avenue and Railroad. Just checking then, in Staten Island, is there a railroad? Because I think that that's what we're next to. Here is a railroad. Yes. Is that the only railroad? Possibly there is one up here as well. Is there an Atlantic Avenue? I would expect the Atlantic Avenue to be one of these. Seaview, Midland, Lincoln, New Dorp. Here, for example. Let's follow the train line. We don't have long. And I think we're not going to make this one, unfortunately. We know we're on the railroad. Oh, I did just see something there. I didn't see North Railroad Avenue. I saw South Railroad Avenue there. That's what I saw. So that just if I'd have had another minute, would have been okay. Anyway, we didn't quite make it there. A bit confusing, but correctly identified that we're in Staten Island, which is, to be honest, the hard part. So on the whole, pretty good there. We nailed the freeways, actually, so it's quite easy to see where you are in the freeways. Didn't quite get the bridge in the beginning, which is a bit of a shame, and did quite well in Staten Island. So good to see some other places around New York, although unfortunately on this occasion, they were mostly freeways, which I admit is not too exciting. Nonetheless, good to practice the deduction skills. Thank you very much for watching.